Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be going over a dupe house. I'll be reviewing alt fragrances. I bought 6 fragrances from the company a little while back and I have been playing with them a bit. I do have some thoughts. Some of them I do plan on decluttering, but if you would like to hear what I think about the brand, please stay tuned.
So come on, give me love. I'ma show you how to move with my body. Come hit me with your touch and make me wanna say.
Okay, so like I said, I bought not 3, I bought 6 fragrances, and they're all inspired by other designer or niche fragrances, and they do disclose this on the website, so there isn't any guesswork involved. They're not taking credit for the idea. It does say very blank on their webpage and on the descriptions that they're inspired fragrances and what fragrance they are inspired by. I actually found out about this company from a video by Kathleen Lights. She was talking about the best Baccarat Rouge 540 dupe, so originally that's what I went onto the website for, and I do have that one, and I will be trying 5 others. So let's get started. I'm actually going to start with the ones that I don't prefer and I do believe I'm going to be decluttering. Okay, so this is how the fragrances come, and these are all 30 ml. So they come in 30 and 50 ml options. There we go. So it just comes in this sleek rectangle black box. It says alt on the front. These are all extrait de parfum and made by Alt Fragrances. I believe they have the same notes as the fragrance they're inspired by, but we'll look at both of them and compare. But all of the boxes come like this. They don't have the names of the fragrance on the box, so you have to go into the box to see what it is. I wrote the names and what they're inspired by on the top so that I know. Okay, before we get into the fragrances, I just want to tell you a bit about the brand, some things that you might want to know. So I guess their purpose or their goal was to make fragrances more affordable, or make more affordable fragrances. Their goal was to make more affordable fragrances, and the fragrances are fairly affordable. I do agree with that. Okay, so I know they ship to Canada, obviously, because I live in Canada and it was shipped here. They also ship to the States, and then they ship internationally. There is a chance that the package could be charged duties. They don't take any responsibility for that. It kind of just depends on where you live. I did not get charged duties for these fragrances. I did buy them a while ago, so I had to think about that, but no, I wasn't charged duties for these fragrances. It did take some time to get to me. I think we were looking at like almost 3 weeks, but I did purchase them through a sale, so it was a higher than normal request volume for them, and then it has to make it through Canada borders, but it did take quite some time to leave the States. But I'm not, that doesn't deter me. I've waited 3 weeks for a package before, so that's not so bad. Okay. They have excellent customer service. They're always asking if there's anything that can be done. They do have a return policy even on fragrances that you have tried, so that's great. Even On their website, they have a list of all of the couriers that they use and their contact number and how to reach a representative directly, so they give you the prompts written out instead of you listening to the phone menu and trying to get through to a person. So I thought that was neat. So we can go ahead and get into the fragrances now. Okay, so the first one that I have here, like I said, it's just they all come in a black box. And this is what the bottles look like. So they all are just like a standard square bottle with a tall cap situation, clear bottle, and a sticker label. So this one is Nicotiana number 32, and this is a dupe for Tom Ford's, or this was inspired by Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille. I'm gonna read the notes for Tobacco Vanille first. So, Tom Ford's fragrance, the main accords are vanilla, sweet, tobacco, warm, spicy, fruity, cacao, woody, powdery. Top notes are tobacco leaf, spicy notes. Middle notes are vanilla, cacao, tonka bean, tobacco blossom, and the base notes are dried fruits and woody notes. Now, for Nicotiana, top notes are tobacco leaf and spices. Middle notes are vanilla, tonka bean, tobacco flower, and cacao. Base are woods and dried fruit accord. So the middle in Nicotiana is tobacco flower versus tobacco blossom, and then dried fruits and dry fruit accord. They basically use the same fragrance notes. I don't have Tom Ford's fragrance personally. I've never smelled it. There were pretty good reviews from people that had smelled the both of them, and I'm not saying that this doesn't smell like it. This does smell like what the notes suggest it smells like. So looking at the Tom Ford fragrance notes and looking at the Nicotiana fragrance notes, it smells like that. I just don't particularly like the scent, or at least I can't decide if I do. But that's also why I bought this. So there was a reason I bought all of these, different reasons for each of them. For this one specifically, I did not know if I liked the tobacco note in a fragrance. And Tobacco Vanille is supposed to be a very good tobacco tobacco fragrance. However, I did not want to pay for Tobacco Vanille to see if I liked tobacco note, so I bought this one to see if I do. And I think I just don't like tobacco and fragrances. Tobacco smells like a sweet wood, like a sweet fermented maple wood, and I'm kind of like licorice. Like I don't want to smell like this, but I keep smelling the bottle, and I don't want to keep it around just for that sake. But when I first smelled this, it reminded me of my brother for some reason. He doesn't even wear cologne, so I don't even know where that came from. But this just reminds me of my brother. I tried it on him, he did not like it, so I'm not gonna give it to him. I would have if he liked it. I didn't think it smelled bad on him at all, but he doesn't particularly like cologne, so I'll be giving this to my uncle. But it is I know it's supposed to be a unisex scent, but this is it smells fairly masculine in my opinion, and you'd have to wear this in like the dead of winter. It doesn't smell bad. Like I like smelling it, I don't particularly like it on myself. It kind of reminds me of Bee from Ellis Brooklyn. Kind of that, but with a very, 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 very strong tobacco note. I don't believe there's tobacco in Bee at all. but it reminds me of bee. And in the same fashion I like smelling bee, I just didn't want to smell like it. But yeah, that's Nicotiana. So it's not that I like the scent, I like how it smells, it's not for me, unfortunately. And this is the 30 ml. This goes for $39 US. I got a 20% discount on these because I bought them during a sale, but the 30 ml is $39 versus probably like $300 for the Tom Ford one, to be honest. But yeah, it has high reviews. A lot of people say it smells like tobacco vanille. I don't dislike the scent. I think they did a very good job with it. I just don't particularly, I don't think it's for me. So yeah. All right, the second one we have here, and again, same box. There isn't any label on the box. This one is Bohemian Water. Yeah, Bohemian Water. Looks like that. And this is a white label, so it's gonna be a little harder to see. But yeah, it's the exact same packaging, just a different label. So this is, like I said, this is Bohemian Water, and this is inspired by Byredo's Gypsy Water. Gypsy Water already isn't in my fragrance category or preference of, it's not in the category of fragrances that I prefer. But again, Kathleen Lights recommended Gypsy Water as like a clean, very effortless kind of fragrance, and that's all well and good, but a Byredo Gypsy Water is not a cheap fragrance in the slightest. But I was curious as to like this kind of fragrance category, the clean fragrances of it all. But I don't particularly like this. But we'll go over the notes and the reviews and all the good stuff. Gypsy Water by Byredo. Their main accords are woody, aromatic, fresh, spicy, citrus, powdery, amber, vanilla, balsamic, warm, spicy, and smoky. I really should have stopped there. Like I really shouldn't have gone any further. But anyways. The top notes are juniper, lemon, bergamot, and pepper. Middle notes are pine needles, incense, orris root. The base notes are sandalwood, vanilla, and amber. And like, I'm good with sandalwood, vanilla, amber, and bergamot, and I don't know why I still decided to try this, but you know, you live and you learn, but you don't know what you like until you try things, so it is what it is. Bohemian Water, so the alt fragrance version. Top notes of bergamot and lemon and juniper. Middle notes of pine needles, incense, and orris root. Base notes are amber, sandalwood, and vanilla. So the same notes. And again, this one has high reviews, and a lot of people say that it does smell like Gypsy Water. I've never actually tried Gypsy Water, so I wouldn't know, but yeah. This was also $39 US for the 30 ml. Most of their fragrances are the same price except for there's a few that are higher, but most of them are $39. Anyway. It doesn't smell bad. It's just, whew. In the bottle and in the air, it smells better than it does on my skin. it just smells clean, like just clean linens. Like when your mom wakes you up on Sunday morning to clean the house, and then at 2 p.m. when everything is done and settled, that's what this smells like. Cleaning day. Like, that's what it reminds me of. It's a combination of all the cleaning products and then just like a clean house. Windows open, fresh breeze type of thing. I don't mind it in the bottle, but on my hand, this is just lemon plunge. Like, I don't know what it is about my skin, but all I smell is like lemon and alcohol. It's just lemon plunge. It doesn't. If it smelled like it did in the bottle, I wouldn't be so mad about it, but on my skin, oh hell no. It's not even like a smooth lemon, like it's a harsh, bitter, not ripe lemon. That's it. That's all I get. I don't get anything else. It is not complex. To me, it is not interesting. It is just lemon. Like, if I wanted to add lemon to a scent, I would keep this, but I never have that occasion come up, so like, for a while I was just spraying this in my closet and in my bedroom when I wanted like the linens to feel fresher, because I don't have windows. Like, well, I have windows, but I don't have big windows in my bedroom to open. I live in a basement apartment, so I have basement windows. I can't just open them and like get these big gusts of breeze. I don't have that. So when it starts feeling stuffy, especially during the pandemic, this is all, that's what I used for, so that it just didn't smell so stuffy. Yeah, I will also be decluttering this one. It doesn't smell bad, like I said, and a lot of people said that it does smell like gypsy water. It just pulls lemon on me. If it stays the way it smells in the bottle, then 100%. But like, in the bottle and in the air, I get the whole clean, fresh, effortless kind of scent. But on me, it just smells like I was cleaning the house with Lysol and I didn't have gloves on. Like, just lemon. But yeah, that is Bohemian Water. Okay, so the next one is called Truffle. Truffle is inspired by Tom Ford's Black Orchid. And again, I smelt this just out of the bottle at a drugstore one time, like once, and I was curious, and I was going to buy the bottle because I found it fairly like reasonably priced, as Black Orchid is a fairly reasonably priced Tom Ford fragrance, and I was just going to buy it, but then I saw that it was on Alt, and I decided, okay, well, let's try this one, because this is still cheaper than the Black Orchid one. Let's try this one on me, see how it goes, and then decide from there. Well, we're gonna go over the notes for Black Orchid. So Black Orchid is described as warm, spicy, earthy, woody, sweet, amber, patchouli, floral, chocolate, fruity, and balsamic. Top notes are truffle, gardenia, black currant, ylang ylang, jasmine, bergamot, mandarin orange, amalfi lemon. Middle notes are orchid, spices, gardenia, fruity notes, ylang ylang, jasmine, and lotus. And the base notes are Mexican chocolate, patchouli, vanilla, incense, amber, sandalwood, vetiver, and white musk. A lot of things. This is a unisex fragrance. It's also supposed to be Michael Jackson's fragrance, I believe. Not like made by Michael Jackson, but it was the fragrance that he wore. Now, the composition for truffle is significantly different, mostly because it does not list nearly as many ingredients as, as many notes as black opium. So the top notes are jasmine, black truffle, and ylang ylang. Middle notes are black coffee, bitter almond, and black currant. And the base notes are vanilla, dark chocolate, sandalwood, and amber. So they're fairly different in terms of the composition, but I guess it's a similar vibe. However, again, the comments say it's fairly close, or people just enjoy the scent altogether. It's got fairly high reviews, so yeah. So this is what the bottle looks like. So it is, like I said, just a glass bottle and a sticker, but you can see the stickers are hand placed because this one is off to the side, and then there's the color of the juice for this one is different. And this one was also $39 for 30 milliliters. And this is a fairly unisex scent, so it could have gone in a multitude of ways. Okay. I like how this smells. And I liked how it smelled on my boyfriend. I preferred it on him than I did on myself. But then I had my brother try it. And he said it reminded him of his dad. And now I can't smell that. This just reminds me of like my dad, my uncles. It's kind of like that quintessential male cologne scent, but it's different because there's another scent that I have by Replica that reminds me of the quintessential man cologne scent. But I don't know, something about this just seems so familiar and it reminds me of my dad and my uncles, and I don't want to smell like that. But smelling it brings back memories, so I like it for that. Aside from that, yeah, once he said that, I was like, okay, I don't want my boyfriend smelling like it. I don't want you smelling like it. I don't want me smelling like it. So I will be giving this to one of my uncles because he just asked for a perfume and I said he could have this. So yeah, that's truffle. I don't think it's bad. I don't dislike it. It unlocked a memory for me that now I can't personally wear it because it's weird. Like, my mom's two of my mom's signature fragrances when I was growing up were Angel, the original one, by Mugler, and Izzy Miyake, which she still wears, and neither of those I can wear myself because all I can think about is her. So unless she wasn't, like, she was on vacation and she just wasn't here, I would spray that to invoke memories. Personally, I can't wear it. I bought Angel the other day and I hadn't smelled it in years because my mom hasn't worn it in years, but at the moment I smelled it, it was just like brought me back to my childhood because that's what she wore when I was growing up. And I was like, I have several other Angel flankers, but I don't have the original because it reminds me of my mom. It's not a bad thing, but I don't particularly want to smell like her. So yeah, that's what truffle did for me. So I know we're halfway through and I didn't like half of the fragrances so far, so we're gonna move on to the next one. I also not that I don't like, but I also plan on decluttering, and it is Caribbean Water. So we had Bohemian Water and now there's Caribbean Water. I've heard good things. It's supposed to be like a fresh coconut scent, and I love coconut in fragrances, and I try to find different kinds of coconut so I don't have all creamy, all clean, all fresh, all smoky, whatever kinds of coconuts. So I'm looking for different sort of coconuts. And Virgin Island water was recommended. Okay, well, Virgin Island water by Creed is not an affordable fragrance, especially for something that is considered clean. To me, if it's a clean, like a clean smelling fragrance or a soap smelling fragrance, I'm not willing to spend a lot because I would just shower, if I'm being honest, and just have that, and just smell clean that way. But yeah, I wanted to try out the similar scent. So this is Caribbean Water number 52. Oh. Now, the main accords for Creed's Virgin Island water is citrus, sweet, coconut, vanilla, lactonic, rum, fresh, spicy, tropical, and woody. The top notes are coconut, lime, white bergamot, and Sicilian mandarin. Middle notes are ginger, ylang ylang, Indian jasmine, and hibiscus. And the base notes are white rum, sugar cane, and musk. Now, Caribbean water, which is also $39 for the 30 milliliter. Top notes are white bergamot, lime, and mandarin. Middle notes are coconut, jasmine, ylang ylang, and the base notes are musk and tropical woods. So they do not have the same notes. So I should probably still try Virgin Island water, but there's another dupe house that I want to try. I might get that one, but we'll see. If I can find Creed in stores and just smell it, then I will do it that way. But until then, because of the pandemic, and we do have places open, but we still have to wear masks. So sampling fragrances isn't exactly the easiest thing right now. But if I can find a place that has Creed, I will certainly try out some of their fragrances because I am curious. And if it really does smell good and it is worth it, then I will buy it. Aside from that, I will not be blind buying this perfume from Creed. But yeah, they don't. So coconut is in the middle for Caribbean water, but it's in the top for Virgin Island. There's no hibiscus in Caribbean water. There's no rum, and there's no sugar, and there's wood notes in this, which probably is why I don't prefer it. I was expecting more of a coconut, like a fresh, watery coconut type of fragrance, and that's not what I got from this. There are decent reviews on this fragrance, but based on just the notes and what I was expecting based on the recommendation versus what I got, I don't think these smell very close. They may resemble each other, but I don't think these smell like dupes. Anyways, this one smells like a leather cleaning product. And I don't get coconut, and especially when I spray it on myself, I don't get coconut. But let's give her a shot. These ones I had to try so many times because I just could not believe that I was not getting nothing. Like I was getting none of the notes. Okay, so how Bohemian Water smells like lemons. What's this one called? Caribbean Water smells like limes and orange. Yeah, it just smells like another cleaning product, and I can't get behind that. I don't get any creaminess from the coconut or any, yeah, I don't get any creaminess from the coconut. Nothing is sweet. about this fragrance. I don't really get any of the flowers, to be honest. A bit of the woodsy notes. But yeah, this just smells like lime and orange. And this one smells like lemon. This Bohemian Water, the one that's on this hand, is starting to smell sweeter. Like that lemon is dissipating, but yo, that lemon is harsh. It is bitter up front. And then now I can just barely smell anything. I don't know. I've tried these and waited to see if the coconut comes out anymore in this, but I imagine this lemon lime harsh like cleaning product smell will dissipate, but nothing about that makes me want to wear it as a perfume. It does not make me gravitate to it. I had these for quite some time, actually. I think I bought them in June. Yeah. So I've had these for about 2 months now. And nothing made me want to go put them on. Like when I buy fragrances, I keep them in my closet until I will record the video, but nothing is stopping me from going into the closet to wear them. But every time I would go, nothing made me gravitate towards these at all. Yeah. So that's Caribbean Water, and this is the only one that I personally don't think smells like Virgin Island water, although I've never smelt that one. No, I don't think it does, but if I ever get a chance to smell it, I hope I do, because there was very good reviews about Virgin Island water itself, so I'm still curious. I just don't like this. And there's a lot of notes in this that are missing that I think is what I'm looking for. So like the coconut is missing for me, the sugar is missing for me. Neither of those I smell in the fragrance, and both of those I want. So I'm hoping Virgin Island water does smell better, but there's another one I do want to try. So maybe I can get my hands on that. But yeah, that is Caribbean Water, and I will also be decluttering that one. All right, we talked about 4 fragrances, all of which I am decluttering, but there were 2 that I do prefer. One that I really enjoy and one that I will be keeping. It's different enough. It's not my favorite fragrance in the world, but I will be keeping it in my collection. Okay, so this one is Peach Smash. This one is Peach Smash number 20, and this one has a gold cap. Don't know why that is, but it does. And this is inspired by Tom Ford's Bitter Peach. Tried a lot of Tom Ford fragrances, but I was looking for a literal peach fragrance, and a lot of people said Bitter Peach by Tom Ford, and I was like, okay. If I was wearing it as a daily fragrance all the time, then I might justify the price, but I wasn't gonna pay that to occasionally wear peach or occasionally have peach to add into other fragrances. I almost settled on getting a peach body spray, but I found this one and it satisfies that need. I don't know that it smells like Tom Ford's Bitter Peach, because again, I have not smelled that one, but it satisfies the need that I wanted a peach fragrance for, so I'm not mad at the purchase. But we will go over the notes. So Bitter Peach by Tom Ford, main accords are woody, warm, spicy, amber, fruity, powdery, vanilla, sweet, balsamic, aromatic, and citrus. Ooh, Tom Ford fragrances have a lot of notes in them. So the top notes are Peach, blood orange, cardamom, heliotrope. Middle notes are rum, cognac, davana, and jasmine. Base notes are Indonesian patchouli leaf, vanilla, sandalwood, tonka bean, cashmere, benzoin, stearax, labdanum, and vetiver. I don't know what stearax is. A dry balsamic note with floral and woody nuances. Right here. It's a balsamic note. Cool. Peach Smash. So our alt version. Top notes are peach, blood orange, cardamom, and heliotrope. Middle notes are cognac, jasmine, rum, and davana. Base notes are patchouli, sandalwood, vanilla, cashmere, tonka bean, vetiver, and benzoin. So we don't have stearax in Peach Smash. I think everything else is there. There's no labdanum. I think that's it. Yeah. So there's no stearax and there's no labdanum in this one. Otherwise, all the other notes are the same. Same. Now this smells like a literal peach. I don't smell anything else. Like I don't smell any of the other notes. Just peach. And I mean, like I said, this satisfies the need for a peach fragrance that I was looking for, and it is strong. This is probably one of the few fragrances I don't overspray. I just like literally I can spray 2 sprays of this and I would smell it. The sillage is like extreme with this fragrance. I don't know what it is, because it's, like I said, all I smell is peach. And typically that means that they don't have hang time or sillage or projection, but it's literally, if you just want a strong peach, this is good. Unfortunately, I don't smell any of the other notes. It must be really well blended, but it really just smells like peach. I would like to smell some more of the notes and give it more complexity, but this is the type of fragrance, because of the way it smells, that I would be mixing with other things that have peach in them, just to amplify their peach note. But yeah, I don't know if it smells exactly like bitter peach, because bitter peach just sounds like it's supposed to be more complex. It's not supposed to just smell like peach, but I've never smelled that. I'm, happy with this purchase, regardless if it actually smells like it's inspired fragrance or not. And they do say inspired, they're not supposed to be dupes, so they made a peach fragrance. Very few companies have made a literal peach fragrance and labeled it as peach. So yeah, they were inspired by bitter peach, because that's Tom Ford's peach fragrance. But yeah, happy with this purchase. And that is Peach Smash. Okay, so we have one more, and you probably guessed what it is, because it's the whole reason why I went on the website in the first place, because Kathleen Lights recommended it, and that is Crystal. And it is inspired by Maison Francis Kurkdjian Baccarat Rouge 540. And she looks like this. She also has a gold cap. Find it funny that I only kept the ones that had gold caps, so maybe I should only buy those fragrances. Okay, so this one was also $39, and Baccarat Rouge 540 I have smelled. And I also have like 2 other dupes to this fragrance, but I'm gonna go over the notes. I'm sure you guys have heard of Baccarat Rouge 540 before. You probably know what the notes are, but we gonna go over it anyways. Only have to type BA in Fragrantica to get Baccarat Rouge, and I just think that's funny. But main accords are woody, amber, warm spicy, fresh spicy, aromatic, animalic, fresh, conifer, and white flower. Top notes are mandarin. What? Top notes are saffron, jasmine. Middle notes are amberwood and ambergris. Base notes are fir, resin, and cedar. In crystal, top notes are jasmine, saffron, and orange. Middle notes are evernil and ambroxan, and the base is cedarwood, ambergris, and fir balsam. So it's a little bit of a different composition. I just have to say, I wanted to try Baccarat Rouge because of the hype, obviously. It's an expensive fragrance. So I got a sample of it. I enjoyed it. My mom enjoys it actually, but I got a sample of it. And then I ordered 2 of the dupes, so this one and one other one. And then I ordered Ariana Grande Cloud. And I got Cloud first out of like everything. I thoroughly enjoy that fragrance. So the actual Baccarat Rouge I don't prefer. And because I have so many dupes of it or fragrances that resemble it, I'm kind of over the fragrance. So if I bought the full, like the full bottle of Baccarat Rouge, it would probably just sit there, and that's not a cheap fragrance. So I'm happy I didn't buy that. I also don't plan on buying it. I know the hype's kind of died down now, which is good. It's a good fragrance, but I don't think like the hype was wild for that fragrance. It is a good fragrance though. But this, so this was recommended by Kathleen Lights. It smells very close. Like very close. It's a little bit more nutty. And it does have that orange in the top, so it's a little brighter in the beginning, which gives it kind of more of a textural difference. And I actually do prefer this. So I have this one, and it's a little bit more nutty, has a brighter opening, which I prefer. I have Cloud, which is sweeter and has a coconut note, which I prefer. And I have another one that pulls more almondy, which I prefer. I don't know. It's not a bad dupe. Like if you're not smelling them side by side, you like wouldn't know. If someone was just wearing this, you would just assume it was Baccarat Rouge. Like that, it's that dead on. So unless you spray this and Baccarat Rouge on a tester strip and hold them side by side and smell them, then you will smell the differences. But the differences are so minor that it's undetectable. So I'm not saying that to say don't buy Baccarat Rouge. But if you straight up just can't afford it, this isn't bad. It's $39. It works out just fine. If you really want Baccarat Rouge and you have the money and you're gonna wear it, then yeah, buy the full bottle. I'd buy the full bottle if I knew that I was going to wear it. That's the thing. So I don't want to buy it and it just sit and I not use it. I'll probably buy it for my mom and then spray it every now and then because she really does like that fragrance. But yeah, I'm not saying this to say don't buy that. Buy Baccarat Rouge if you want Baccarat Rouge. But there's a lot of hype around the fragrance, and I just thought it would be worth noting that it's good, but I got over it quite quickly after having it for a short time. So just keep that in mind. Get a sample of it, play with it for a bit, see how you really feel, and then make your mind up that way. But yeah, that is the last alt fragrance I have, and this one I will be keeping as well. So this one and Peach Smash are going to be the 2 fragrances I keep. I will be sending the other 4 to my uncle. My experience with alt fragrance was relatively painless. It's just a matter of, yes, I know I didn't prefer 4 of the fragrances that I purchased. However, they were all blind buys, and you can return them, but it would cost me more to return them because I'm in Canada than anything else. So it's fine. I don't mind. But if you know you like those scents or you're looking for something specific, I would go for it. They have some pretty good stuff. They often have sales. They have free shipping over a certain amount. They ship worldwide. Good customer service. So if you're interested, it is altfragrances.com. Yeah, so if you're interested, it's altfragrance.com, and they are handcrafted in the US. They are cruelty free and they're recyclable. I'll leave the link to the website in the description. These are my own thoughts. I was not paid I bought all of these by myself, but yeah, I'm not mad at the purchase. If there's any that come up, any fragrances that come up on the website that I'm interested about, I might do a second order, but I think I've covered the bases of what I was looking for. But anyways, that is the end of the video. That is my experience with alt. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Dupe house. I purchased dupe. Today we are going to be going over